Hey, episode 50.
So last
We made
episode,
it.
it was nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, too many haters. We couldn't get over the haters.
Yeah, man. I got some crazy messages from Japan. I'm out.
We made it podcast.com, episode 50. Please subscribe. We made it podcast.com. You can subscribe everywhere. At We Made It Podcast on Instagram. Siege dropped a new logo tonight. You know we dropped
Rolling
that
it
new
out.
logo. Got the badge, look fresh.
Next stop is some tees, man. Some shirts.
Oh yes, sir. Got that mustard on
I'm
them
gonna
too.
drop some headbands for y'all. You know.
Oh, that'd be fresh, actually. Oh, get it fresh. We'll retire if we get red headbands. People be like, "Oh, what's that?" Be like, "Oh, you don't know."
You know, with the movement.
You didn't know.
I'm gonna just get a bunch of shirts and just give them to random people. on the
Yeah,
street.
exactly. Just randos.
Yeah.
Episode 50. We made a podcast. Today is the second We Made It Awards. The 2018 We Made It
It
Awards.
most definitely is.
If you remember, if you've been a long time
If you're to
writer,
flash back,
if you're a long time writer, you know that the second episode of We Made It Podcast was the 2017 We Made It Awards.
on our second episode. Of the
Episode 2.
show. we does
this. And if you go back and listen to that, it is fresh. We Made It Awards. This is the second one of the
PlayStation.
okay. For people listening, Caesar has a PlayStation shirt on. That's why he just did that. Appropriated that. Anyway,
No, it's the sound from the audio.
chill. We're gonna get into these We Made It Awards
How you gonna tell me to chill when you say I'm appropriating something?
because I'm right.
No, you're not.
Okay.
All right.
You're from Brazil, so you can do Japanese stuff. Well, it's like your people. Anyway, Caesar, we got so many categories to cover. I just want to drop these categories before we get into it. Categories that We Made It Awards 2018. We will be doing. Oh, and we also have we have Tezzy's. Whoa,
grocery
we have Tezzy's. We Made It Award winners too. Just so you guys remember, if you guys remember in the We Made It Awards, we sent out huge. It was a big statuesque award for the people that won awards. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's a
That's
huge
pretty big.
award.
We had
so-
to get them. We had to
yeah.
get 2 U-Hauls.
Yeah. It was a big DHL bill that they received. This year, it's a little bit bigger, but it's lighter. The We Made It Award, like it's lighter, but it's bigger though.
Okay, because I think this year our goal was to be more eco-friendly.
Yeah. So when they're
We don't
carrying
wanna-
them,
We don't want to use natural resources like that.
exactly, yeah, and they're going on electric moving vehicles.
Solar powered.
Yeah, exactly. But they're huge awards. So anyway, the awards, the We Made It Awards.
Ask Dembele how the award is, and he got like 2.
Yeah, he did. We'll be going
And
through
Gutsa.
best coach and worst coach,
Mm-hmm.
best player and worst player. This is of the season. So best coach of the season, worst coach of the season.
In all leagues.
Yeah,
Across all leagues.
across the leagues.
Even
Best
Brazil league.
sure. Best player of the season, worst player of the season. I'm so excited for you to hear my worst player. I'm so excited.
I'm more excited for mine too.
Okay. Most impressive team of the season, least impressive team of the season, best transfer of the season.
Oh, my worst transfer so gangster.
Mine's not that gangster, but I had to do it anyway. And then we have worst transfer of the
What's
season.
my worst transfer? Oh yeah, mine's good.
Then we also have the illustrious You Need to Chill Award, which is coupled with the even more illustrious You Need to Turn Up Award. And then we also picked
Illustrious?
and then we also picked our non-superstar five-a-side team. So that's a five-a-side team with no superstars, and we picked 2 defenders, at least 1 midfielder, and no goalie because they don't matter. Like when you need a goalie for it, dog. Like really, just get anybody.
Just
that
turn
can-
up on the 5 side. Neymar's 5.
He's like, no sleeping in the goal. Caesar, dog, Big Frank, dog.
Big Frank dog.
Are you ready to get into these We Made It Awards on episode 50? Are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Are
Well,
you?
then go ahead and drop for me your best coach winner of the 2017-18 season. Caesar, give me your best coach.
Jurgen Klopp.
Ooh, okay. Jurgen, I don't know why you got that close to the mic to say that.
I want people to hear and would like hear my voice.
Okay. Jurgen Klopp got the
I got Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, even though they finished 3rd in the league,
They did, but they're in a Champions League final.
they are.
That's
they are.
bananas.
Yeah, but okay,
thank
go
you.
ahead.
I picked Jurgen Klopp because after the prior year of EPL getting ran through out of Champions League, to ascend through all that and make it to to the UCL finals, I think is pretty big to knock off some pretty decent sized teams.
Yeah.
On the way out, it's pretty big too. So I thought that it's only right that they get this award.
Jurgen Klopp. Okay.
These are Jurgens.
Okay, even though they're playing Long Ball United.
They are.
Yeah.
That Long Ball United got them all the way to the final.
That's true.
Through small ball teams, they got there.
Sure enough did. All right, Caesar. I'm gonna go ahead and drop for you. You know how I give it up. Ain't no giving up. You already know how I give it up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop for you my best coach, Pep Guardiola. Now, Pep Guardiola, he's people think of him as a coaching mastermind. I'm not really that type of dude to be riding a coach like that. But when I was watching Man City play this season, they played the best football out of any team this season. Like, they played the best actual football. And this dude won the league, and he broke a lot of records. Obviously, to make it to
And
the
then
Champions
scored
League final.
100 points this year in the league.
Thanks. Let me tell you some of these records they broke. They broke the record for consecutive Premier League wins.
Powerful ad.
Okay, they broke the record for the most goals scored. They most goals scored, 106. The previous record was 103.
Jesus.
They got the most wins, 32. Previous record was 30. Obviously, they got the most points. They got 100 points.
This dude's a league winner. This dude stays.
Oh yeah,
winning leagues.
and not only won the league, like they broke hella records winning the league too. And I got to give you props for that because, to be fair, like in EPL, like they're more focused on winning the EPL than they are in Champions League. Like that's more of the goal for those fans.
For sure.
So yeah, they broke the record for points with 100. The previous record was 95. They got the most away wins. They got the biggest goal difference ever. So that shows that they were playing some good defense too. With 70 plus 79. And they got the record. This was actually the record I thought was the dopest. They got the record for the most points ahead of second place. They were 19 points ahead of Manchester United.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the record. And I think that was actually like the coolest record. I got to give the dude major props for that. And he did it with a team. Obviously, they have good players.
And they spent like $100 million on fullbacks.
Yeah, they have good players, but like not many of those players are like they don't have like a Messi or I guess there's only two. They don't have like Neymar. You know what I mean? Like they have good players, but it's not like they brought in some mega star. You know what I mean? Like what they did this season is really like a consequence of Pep's coaching and style. And he gets a lot of credit for that because those players can't play like that without him.
Anytime you win a league with Vincent Kompany in the back line, I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so let me go ahead. I'm probably going to keep forgetting to say Tez's pick, but let me go and say my Tez pick here. Big Tez from Tezzy Rumors.
I didn't look, so I'm excited.
You did?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't look? Tez gave best coach. Obviously, I can't say his explanations, but he gave the best. The thing that's annoying about this, he put ties for like most of these things. He put a tie. I'm like, what are you doing? Just pick one.
No, we'll just the default pick.
Yeah. Do you have like like your second kind of like? Did you like think about who your second pick was too?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Tez picked DiFrancesco of Roma as his best coach. Oh well. Caesar.
I always think it's. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, Caesar. Now, because we're American, it's always more exciting to hear the negative stuff. Give me your worst coach. We made an award. Oh, and by the way, people that get the worst coach and the worst player, they still get the same award. It just says worst coach on there and worst.
And it
player.
kind of smells bad.
Damn. Worst coach, Caesar. I don't know why Caesar's getting all close to the mic. Like it's loud in here.
I don't know if y'all ready for this.
Oh, I'm ready.
My boy, my dog from last year, my favorite coach in the whole world, about to get this award. Young Pochettino, about to get the worst coach of the year award.
He was my second pick.
Because through all that talking you do, you have it's the fifth or sixth most valuable club in the world.
Facts.
And you can't do nothing with it.
Facts.
Nothing.
He has a player that's better than is the same level as Ronaldinho. He said about Musa Dembele.
You have Ronaldinho on your team.
Get
You
the
have
best
Harry
under 21.
Kane, which is the new prophet, and
He said that Dele Alli is the best under 21 player.
and all that, and you can't win a damn trophy.
No, not one trophy.
Another year zeroed out.
Pochettino, you earned that, homie.
I was looking at Harry Kane's stats the other day, yesterday. How many assists you think Harry Kane got this year?
I would say he got like 5.
You're wrong. Less.
Damn. Okay. What do you get?
2.
Okay. I mean, man, come on.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That I'm like this. It's not a knock on Harry Kane.
Yeah.
I think that's a knock on Pochettino's system and his tactics.
Caesar, he doesn't have tactics. He doesn't have.
I know.
system.
So I'm saying there's no real offense being created.
These people are lying about Pochettino.
I think that shows me there's not a lot of ball movement going up on top.
Caesar, like, dog, they don't have tactics or a system at Tottenham. They're just playing. Honestly, like, they're just playing at this point. Basically what Mourinho's doing.
You have 2 really good wingers. You have Song.
Yeah, baller.
Who's the other one? Super baller. And they have Lucas. Lucas is pretty good.
Caesar, he came in the...
But he's still there.
Okay.
They have Lucas.
I don't really know how much he played, but...
They have Lucas. Yeah. They have Harry Kane.
Yeah.
They have our
they have
boy
great
Serge.
players. They have good players.
They have one of my favorite
yeah.
midfielders in the world, attacking midfields. Eriksen's a baller. Another year where he dropped a double. Another 10 and 10 year. That's a great year for Cam.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, they have Dele Alli, the best U21 player in the world.
Dele Alli's trash, but
they have him.
But you're right. They got all these.
They got
players.
Sanchez, the young defender from Ajax, who's a baller.
He's
they got Alderweireld, the big old ugly Netherlands.
He started playing 3 in the back at some point. I was like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Why? You're an EPL team.
Danny Rose
3 in the back
with his terrible hair.
Oh yeah, he grew them on Ricky Williams dreads.
So they got Hugo Lloris, a goalie.
Yeah, he's decent.
Yeah, they're set.
Yeah, they can't do jack with it because Pochettino is just like
as long as they win 0 trophies and Leicester won EPL and Pochettino still coaching, you're gonna always get the worst coach of the year award.
Recurring.
Your award is. We're just gonna keep you. It's like a subscription. Yeah. We're just gonna keep sending you this award till you leave, or you talk about the Kyle Walker incident. That's it.
Yeah, or until you just be like, you know what, I'm really not that good of a.
Just
coach.
stop talking.
Yeah,
just stop talking in the media. Just be like, I'm not talking to you until I win.
Seriously. Okay, Caesar. Now, this is my last article I got to pull up. But
I just want to do the damn award show.
Okay, relax. Caesar, you know how I give it up on the We Made It Awards. Although we've only done this one other time.
Give it up.
If you remember, I like to give, when it's the negative awards, I like to give it to somebody that, like, did well, but, like you didn't really, like, really, though. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
My worst coach of the season.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, and I think that it's important to our show. It's not necessarily has to be the worst record or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving it to somebody got relegated. Like, no, that's boring.
Yeah, I'm giving an award. I almost gave Jose Mourinho a worst coach award. He lucky.
Okay, Caesar, I'm giving my worst coach of the season award to Maurizio Sarri of Napoli.
Well, hey, that's a great pick.
I'm giving it to him.
That's a great pick.
Off top, Maurizio Sarri has never won a trophy in his career as a coach. This was Napoli's most points ever in their history this season. The most points they've ever gotten in a season. Obviously, they finished second to Juve. They played great football this season. I truly enjoyed watching Napoli, and I do think I do think Sarri is responsible for that in a lot of ways. But coming into the season, that wasn't the issue. Their issue was that they need to add depth. They need to add depth, and he was like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I know like Napoli's not like super balling, but like you just gotta get some money. You gotta get some bodies in there. You gotta get some other people that can come off the bench and have some positive effect.
You should have got Caicedo to Lazio.
Something like that. Like, you got to get some guys, just like a couple midfielders, like something. And he didn't do that. Now, Caesar, when I was like, looking up, his little bit of his stats, I came across your boy Maurizio Sarri was blaming the scheduling of the season.
Oh,
he was blaming the schedule. He was basically saying like Napoli was better than Juve, but like the scheduling.
Oh my God.
The scheduling at the end of the season was basically why they lost.
Yeah, you know why
He
the
said,
scheduling?
he said the scheduling put his side at a psychological disadvantage. This is his words. The league has to improve because, especially in the final 16 rounds of matches, 14 times we played after Juventus. I'm like, okay, what in the world does that have to do with anything that you're playing after them? What does that have to do with anything?
Psychological, because
Like
is he saying that we watched them win?
I have no idea. He said that. He said that. Then he started talking about, oh, this sport has become a business for everybody. Let's remember this used to be a sport, and if we leave it as a business, it's the end. Dog, it's been a business for a long time. And what are you, some charity like you, Mother Teresa? You giving your check away? No, I'm sure that you
The only
that-
business you didn't handle was winning the goddamn league.
and not getting other players. You need to get other players. So Dries Mertens, big baller Dries Mertens, and seeing
Getting
these
old
other guys
out here.
can rest.
Years catching up to Mertens.
These guys they can't play every single game. They were in Champions League, and then they had to go to Europa League. You can't play every single game. Maurizio Sarri, you get the worst coach of the year. We made it award, even though you had a great season. But as you said recently, second place the first loser. Tez gave worst coach a tie between Conte of Chelsea and Mourinho.
I'm down.
Okay, Caesar. Now here's where it gets fun. We're about to do the best player and the worst player, and I'm very excited to hear who your best player is. I'm even more excited to hear who your worst player is, but I'm really excited to hear who your best player is. Please drop it on your boy.
Lionel Messi.
Whoa! Actually, you know what? I considered it too, but tell me why I gave it to him.
Now, as much as this has burned a hole in my heart, and my love for the sport and respect for it,
On the regular.
yes, on the regular, it made me realize that he deserved on the regular this reward. And I think also at the end of the show, you should do the lyrics for Gummo you did for the soccer Gummo lyrics. Read them out loud. Play the instrumental, and then you do it on video.
I'm so down. I don't care. Okay, tell me why Lionel Messi that we made award best player.
I mean, his stats were incredible.
That's true.
I mean, like, what, 14, 15 assists and 30 plus goals. That's a great year. They captured La Liga. They won the Copa del King. And yes, they lost to Roma in Champions League, but I'm not going to sit here and put that 100% in Messi. Messi's not 11 players. It was a team situation, and the team gave it up. And I think that he played really well this year, especially I think a team that was structurally put really poorly together. I think management did some poor decisions on signings. When you got rid of a superstar left wing, you signed a really talented young right wing. It made no sense. Then you picked up Coutinho, and then he can't even play Champions League. So it was really bad signing the movement, and especially in a year that was still was some dinosaurs from back in the day on the team. And not saying Iniesta is like bad or anything, but Mascherano, they had players still.
Yeah.
Arda Turan. What's funny about the Arda Turan situation is who knows how this guy was in the locker room. I don't even know based upon his behavior out in Turkey. So there must have been a lot going on out there, and to finish out the year like that. Hey, hats off to you. That's why you're one of the best players in the world.
Okay, Doug. I feel you because that team, like.
To be able to get it done with that team, I'm really impressed.
You hardly ever see like one player really carry a team, and they literally
this dude carried that team.
Like anything, like they won 2 trophies, and it was like
Messi won 2 trophies.
Yeah, because like
Messi and Paulinho.
Suarez, seriously, honestly, in the beginning of the season it was Paulinho too.
Suarez died.
Suarez had a really poor season. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not hating on Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, I think he was.
You're not hating on Luis Suarez. Look at the shirt.
Every grab me like that.
Yeah, come on.
And grab me. And you're, whoa. Like either. Okay. Luis Suarez, I think he was injured this entire season.
You think he had tendonitis?
I think he had tendonitis, like I said before. And for whatever reason, they don't really have a backup center forward. Most teams don't. So you kind of, I think they kind of felt like they needed him out there, but he just wasn't getting the job done. He missed a lot of chances. Like and honestly, I think I didn't watch that last game they played against Levante. But they were saying, like, I heard some people saying, like, he had some chances that he missed and stuff like that. And it was kind of, I think he had a couple assists or something like that. But
I think he really needs that year off. He shouldn't get.
He should have.
It's
He
sad
should
he's going
have.
to. It sucks. You know what? You know what? Who am I to say? You know, maybe he's gonna have a couple months off after league over to go to World Cup. Maybe 2 months is gonna be good for him.
Well, it's not 2 months though, dog. It starts June something.
End of June, June 24th, I think is a World Cup start.
It's like June
15th,
16th or something like that. Yeah, it's in the middle. It's like
4 weeks.
Like yeah. And hopefully that's enough. But
Maybe
they got to start training.
I know, hopeful too.
They got to start training.
You can't
for the
tell
World
a player who's getting close to his 30s, you need to
He's
miss
in
his
his
World
30s.
Cup. Like, he missed his World Cup.
No, he can't miss it. But he needed to sit out this season. He needed to sit out at least 3 weeks.
He should actually not go to any training up until like the last 3.
Seriously, he needed to sit out at
You
least
get
3
3
weeks.
solid trainings and you're good to play.
Yeah, he needed to sit out at least 3 weeks and not do anything. Just sit at home.
And that's what's crazy. People don't understand. Like, especially that's why you think it's tendonitis. Tendonitis involves the rest for it. It's just not doing anything.
Yeah, you can't do
recuperating
anything.
is just not doing.
You can't
nothing.
ride the bike.
No.
You gotta just chill. Like you gotta just let your
Sit,
muscle
lay
kinda
on the couch and play some FIFA.
And they have some great doctors over there or something like that. So I would imagine.
Sorry.
I'm sure they got good doctors, so like maybe they can help him along with that recovery. But I think he played injured all year, so yeah, they were missing a lot at Barcelona. And shout out to Messi for really, really carrying that team, and he did ball out. Caesar,
Go ahead.
you know your boy about to drop this Best Player award.
I'm really excited.
Now you don't. Now I'm gonna say some stuff, and you're gonna know who it is, but don't just shout it out. Don't just say it before
Just say them.
No, but I gotta.
Now I gotta start doing that too. You're changing the tempo up.
No. Just for this one. I gotta preface it. You're gonna know who it is, but don't just blurt it out. Let me do it. Okay. Now this player.
Gelson Martins.
Stop. At some point in the season, early in the season, I think it was the first game, honestly. I think it was the game against Real Madrid. I was like, I'm going to track this player. I love this guy, and I'm going to see if he's actually good. Because I've seen him play at Inter. There was one play I remember at Inter. I was like, this dude looked like Neymar. How in the world did he just do that? I seen him play at Monaco, and I remember one time Cavani's. Was that what I think it was? I remember one time Cavani. They said for Cavani to pick a 5 aside, and he picked this guy, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna track this guy. And Caesar, I tallied up all the stats.
I know.
I went through every single piece of paper of my Kondobia tracker, and I gotta give the best player of the season to Jeffrey Kondobia. Let me say what we tweeted. If any La Liga team of the season doesn't feature Jeffrey Kondobia, those people are either don't watch La Liga, they're fugazi, or they're racist. You heard it here. Caesar, I watched 11 games. of Jeffrey Kondobia. Okay. Now that don't sound like a lot, but that's like basically a quarter of the season. Caesar, you're gonna be tripping off these good play versus bad play stats. You're gonna be tripping in 11 games.
With all those tallies you have?
Yeah. I counted them all up.
Oh my god,
Caesar,
you just put it on a computer or something. Just like calculate.
No, I got pencils. Caesar, in 11 games, 126 good plays. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not even here to drop goal and assist stats. He's a defensive midfielder. 126 good plays, 20 bad plays.
Wow, that's a really high clip.
20.
That's a really high clip.
I count
80%?
126 to 20.
That's a great.
That's crazy.
That's a great.
The average is 11 good plays a game and half a bad play a game.
126 and
20. So 126 good plays and 20 bad plays in 11 games.
126?
Yeah. Literally like
out
this.
Out of 146 plays, 126 didn't work. Yeah. That's incredible.
It's crazy.
That's incredible.
Like, he had such an amazing season. The average, 11 good plays and half a bad play in a game. Oh, they better keep him. Yeah. So I'm giving the best player of the season, And Valencia finished fourth. They finished in Champions League spot, but they were trash last year. The last 2 years, they were in relegation threat.
And Neville's a coach.
Yeah, and they balled out this year, and honestly,
They were leading the league at one point.
yeah, and they were challenging Real Madrid at some point. And to be behind Barcelona, Atleti, and Real Madrid, there's no shame in that at all. So yeah, and honestly,
Especially based upon the players they have compared to
Exa-
Real and Atleti and
exactly,
Barcelona have.
yeah, and anybody who like, I watched a lot of those games. If they know that Kondogbia was the reason that they had such an amazing season. It wasn't Geddes. It wasn't. I mean, not to say those players didn't play well. They did.
Geddes played good.
Yeah, he played well, but he did kind of tailor off towards the end of the season. Zaza played well. Geddes played well. Santimina, Rodrigo, those guys played well. Danny Parejo. He got his first call up. He's like 38. I'm joking. He's 29 or something like that.
He's at 32 actually.
So all those players played well, and their center backs played well. But Kondogbia was the key. Like, he really was the key. And he was the guy that was like bossing that midfield. Jeffrey Kondogbia, best player of the year. We made an award. 2017
Congratulations,
season.
Kong.
Yeah, that's probably the first award he got.
Well, that was kind of a cute moment.
Yeah. Now, Caesar. Oh, now hold on. Let me just tell people that I don't know anybody Caesar picked. He doesn't know anybody I picked. He was telling me that he's so excited for this worst player award. I'm excited because I want to drop my word. If we got the same person, I'm turning off the podcast.
Yeah,
because that'll be super whack. Because I feel like there's no way we do. But Caesar, go. Oh wait, damn. let me give Montez best player of the year. Kevin De Bruyne was his best player of the year.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay, Caesar, your worst player of the year. Go for it.
My turn for preface it.
Oh yes, Big Frank Dollar.
This player plays in one of the positions I hate the most on the field.
Okay, I'm so excited because now I know it's not our same player.
The goalie position.
Oh, I already know who it is now.
This man was once a starter and seen as an amazing goalie.
Okay, damn, no, I don't.
Was seen as so good and talented and did his rounds and ended up last year playing in Italy. And now he's fallen into West Ham burglars. And man, did he suck it up this year. The infamous Ho Hart is the winner.
Ho Hart.
Our boy.
He earned it.
Man, how the mighty have fallen.
Indeed.
From Instagram and YouTube clips of him doing footwork. Too bad he wasn't working on his hands because he was giving them up this year. He was letting them in the goal.
From hoeing out Zlatan in the Champions League to literally just being West Ham burglar girls.
He showed us how you can only fake being a good goalie for so long.
Yeah.
All the flailing and the lucky stuff. The slots wasn't going your way, man. And I'm very, 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 very proud to give you this award. You earned it.
How do you go from Man City to a mid-level Italian team? How does he...
To West Ham.
Who's your agent?
To West Ham.
It would make more sense for him to go to City to West Ham. How are you going to go from City to Torino? You're weird.
Your agent hates you.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Like, I don't know, like...
Him holding that jersey up, I was like... he should, you know what he should have done? He should have done like Julio Caesar did. Spent a year in Toronto and then go back to Benfica and then got called up for the World Cup. That's gangster.
All the goals in MLS are so weird. Yeah. If you can save those, you can save anything.
I'm imagining now the highlight clip of New England versus Toronto, and then you showed me, and it's the best thing ever.
So
Ho Hart would have been right there giving up them goals.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. That's a good one. Now, Caesar, it makes me so excited that you don't know who my guy, like we didn't do the same guy. Because I would never give a goalie anything, honestly, worse or good. You just don't exist for me.
Killer Navas.
Even though some of them are ballers, like they're not.
Oh,
you're
God.
a certified hater.
Oh, God.
You're a certified hater. I hope like y'all have a penalty shootout in the final and he saved like four of them joints.
World Cup's coming. I don't care anymore. Oh, you mean the Champions League?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Caesar.
Well, his hair's cut. I'm okay with him now.
All right, Caesar. This dude, honestly, he used to be one of our favorite guys. We used to ride for this dude, and now he's straight.
All I know is
he's straight drop trash now. He straight dropped trash now. And I don't want to do this to him. I don't. Honestly, not this month. Especially not this month. I got to give the worst player to Bobby Wood. I gotta give it to Bobby Wood.
He's playing for like FC Berlin.
Caesar, he's playing for Hamburg, okay?
One of the worst teams in Bundesliga.
They got relegated for the first time ever this season. Okay, Caesar, in 22 appearances, he caught a red card in the last game of the season. And I think last year he got suspended for 5 games. Caesar, this season in 22 appearances, he had 2 goals. And one of them was a penalty. This dude, and also to his non-credit, in qualifiers in 2017 and in World Cup qualifiers, he had 2 goals. One against Honduras and one against Panama. One was a draw, one was a win. But they didn't qualify. Bobby Wood, Caesar, we used to ride for Bobby Wood.
That's a dog forever.
Honestly, that was probably our favorite.
Kind of made me sad you did that.
I gotta do
You
it.
gotta keep it real. We made it. We hold no punches, dog.
Yeah. I would tell him he got the worst play of the year if he was sitting right here.
He might steal on you though.
I don't think I want to do that. Now, Caesar, he's been one of the better U.S. national team players in the past few years.
And I think especially talent-wise.
For whatever reason, he's just not realizing it at all. And you don't got to score a lot of goals, but you got to do better than 2. You got to go back to Bundesliga 2 now, I guess. Because Hamburg...
You got to have more goals than Fabian Castillo.
For real. Now they got relegated, so he's back in Bundesliga 2 unless he goes somewhere else, which I don't know why any other Bundesliga team would want him after that display this. You got 1 real goal? You got 1 real goal, dog.
To be very fair, I think only another team might give him a chance just because Hamburg is really bad.
Yeah, but Caesar, come on.
They're
dog.
really bad.
Yeah,
but I feel you. I feel you.
I mean, I feel you they're bad, but they've never been relegated before.
No.
So, I mean, you doing something right if you've never been relegated before?
They had Julian Green before.
R.I.P. The American dude? What happens to all these American players that get all the hype?
I don't know, man.
All the American players that get hyped up, they just vanish.
Yeah,
it's
weird,
so weird.
Yeah. Pulisic.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. They're going to send him to EPL and he's going to be whack.
He's going to play for Boros.
Who?
Watch, he's going to be on Boros.
What's Boros?
Middlesbrough.
Oh, stop it, Caesar.
Watch.
Caesar, he's going to Liverpool or something. He's good. You know he's good.
If you go to Liverpool, he's getting absolutely -10 burn. You ain't
Indeed.
starting over Mo Salah ever.
Definitely not. But yeah, I got to give it to Bobby Wood.
Bobby Wood.
Bobby Wood,
straight out the Aina, from Hawaii to Irvine, both the places.
Straight black Hawaiian dude, but he had a terrible season, dog. And then
Joe Gia's boy,
allegedly, R.I.P. Joe Gia. Huh? Caesar, hold on right quick. Tell me you unfollowed him on Snapchat. I know you did. I know you unfollowed.
I don't have Snapchat anymore.
Okay, well then you didn't care about him enough to keep Snapchat.
No, but I saw him on Twitter.
You do?
Yeah, Joe Gia. Yeah, I still retweet him.
Okay, what is he? How's he doing in Bundesliga 4?
He's in 3.
Damn. Oh Lord.
He's not doing bad actually.
Sure.
Just playing, which matters. He gonna make it back. Just wait.
Yeah, we'll see.
He was dope.
I hope Bobby Wood can come back because if he ends up going to MLS, it's over for him. It's whack.
He probably would tear it up though.
Yeah, but it's still corny.
He should go to San Jose and take Wondolowski's spot.
Yeah, but it's corny if he comes to MLS, dog.
But
It's a failure. In my opinion, it's a failure.
Come on home, brother man. Brother man. Brother Woods, come on back.
You know what he needs to do is go replace daggone. Damn, I forgot his name.
Dagon.
I forgot his name, but the dude that played at Nantes, the American, he should go to Nantes.
Oh, Alejandro Bedoya.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he should go play at Nantes or something like that.
Yeah, now I got a 9. I'm like, I don't know what this 9 is, but it's not a 9.
They got some dude. Sorry, it's Argentinian. It's pretty good. All right, Caesar, that was the worst player of the award. We made it award. Bobby Wood and who'd you give it to?
Whole heart.
A whole heart.
Hard to forget.
Y'all will be getting big We Made It awards that says worst player of the year.
What was Tezzy's?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. Tezzy gave, of course, he has another tie. He gave it to Luis Suarez and Higuain, which I think is a little unfair, but that's who he gave it to.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal. All right, Caesar.
Combined for like 56 goals this year.
Yeah.
That's tough.
All right, Caesar. Big,
but I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's his award to give.
Both not in the finals.
Yeah, tough. True. But both won the league, though. And the cup. Caesar, Big Frank Dog.
Big Frank Dog.
We're coming up on some awards here. Most impressive team. And I already know what you're going to do. But go ahead and give me your most impressive team of the season. We made an award.
I mean, how could I not give it to Roma?
Oh, okay.
I got to give it to Roma. Calcio, last award show, Caesar's dishing out awards at Bundesliga.
Caesar, hold on. Before you do that, did you have a best player and worst player, second strings?
No, I didn't.
No? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I put a second one just in case you pick my guy.
No, I didn't. I just went all out.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Most impressive team.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's pretty much what I had.
Okay, go ahead. Roma?
Yeah. I mean, knocking out Barcelona, the La Liga champions, and the basically knocking out Messi and company is just, especially from the deficit. You were right; they're in the driver's seat. They went in that driver's seat in the second leg, and they handled it. And they took that joint home. That second leg was one of the most turnt games I've ever seen. That game was super lit, super litty fam. So I gotta give it up when it's time. And last year I was giving Bundesliga a bunch of love. This year Calcio put it on.
Okay.
In terms of awards for the show, not good and bad. So yeah, Roma.
Caesar, you're very whack because I also picked Roma.
Who's your backup?
My backup was Valencia, but whatever. I picked Roma.
Balenciaga.
Yeah. I wrote exactly what you said. They took out Barca. They came back from a 4-1 deficit to beat Barcelona 3-0.
They took advantage of the driver's seat.
Yeah, and they beat them 3-0 at home and dominated that game. And but they finished third in Serie A, which is not that great. But they're still going to be in Champions League next season. But I do still think that in that second leg, at that home leg against Barcelona, I do think they shrunk the field. I think they shrunk that field, dog. Watch it come out. And you're going to be like, damn, Bama's a prophet. You're going to say, Bama's a soccer prophet. When they find out that they shortened that field, we'll see. But, yeah, I gave it to Roma, too. It's always boring when we both pick the same team. Tez gave most impressive team. We made an award to a tie, once again. Lazio and Valencia.
Lazio?
Yeah.
Because they finished third or fourth?
Lazio finished fourth, I think, yeah. Well, I think they still have another game.
Because they got Caicedo, that's why.
Oh, no. Yeah, they do got Caicedo. He scored the day.
And Philip Anderson was balling.
His hair looks great. Like, why does Caicedo have slave hair? I don't understand why he has slave hair.
What do you mean?
His hair looks great, look crazy, like he's right there in the fields.
He good, that's why he don't play with that. Bet you see the hair walking up to you in the feet, like, oh God.
I've never seen it in the
I don't ever want to go against Caicedo ever.
Yeah.
Like as
but I don't think he's turned up though.
Yeah, but I know he's not big.
Yeah, but I don't
But
think
you know who's really turned up this year? Shout out to Afro Felipe Anderson. He was turning up this year for real.
part of the season.
Okay. Part of the season got him into that Champions League slot.
That's true, I think. All right, Caesar, Big Frank Dog. Let me get that least impressive. Sadly, I'm more excited for the least impressive team. Let me get because I want to say mine. Let me get your least impressive team of the season. We made an award, least impressive team.
This is in honor of one of my least favorite coaches retiring this year.
Nice.
Goodbye, Arsenal. Congratulations on the award. You earned it for everything you did. Acquiring a wonderful striker in Lacazette. Acquiring a wonderful striker in a Boomerang.
Stop it.
Having Ozil, who I guess is good still.
Stop.
And has the same highlight from when he went against Legia Warsaw last year as his favorite clip of him juking out a bunch of
Polish players,
relegated probably Ukraine teams. And it's just maybe it was Ludogorets. Who even knows? Honestly, it just like it's just every year since the Wenger balls they called it. It just hasn't been happening, and I think that they deserve this award based upon their merits of not accomplishing nothing. And you just messed up the phone. So
Relax.
that's cool.
Arsenal, yeah. I mean, honestly, they were like my third place. They were my third. Oh, that was the chair. They were my third.
No, it's upstairs.
I'll say my second. My second was going to be Milan.
Oh,
Tez gave it to Milan and Manchester United.
fair. Not Man U, but Milan, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Man U because they have the most richest club in the world, finishing second.
Yeah, and it's really funny because you said that Milan was going to win Serie A.
I did.
Many times.
Whew.
Yeah. Boy, were you
I have
wrong.
an award for them coming out. Don't
Okay.
worry. I saved something for them.
All right, Caesar, my least impressive team. And don't be over here looking at my notes. Least, it's fine. Just relax because you get all crazy. Can you just chill? You said Aubameyang is an excellent striker, and then it messed up the thing.
That was just stupid ad placement.
Caesar, least impressive team,
Yes.
Athletic Bilbao.
Wow, who?
Athletic.
Did they get relegated finally?
No. Athletic Bilbao.
I'm cheering for them to get relegated.
They can't, but they literally finished. Okay, they got one more game to go in La Liga. They're in 16th place.
Oh, man. So
16th.
close. So close to goodbye.
16th place. Like, damn, what in the hell happened, dog?
Well, that's what happens when we only recruit from one part of the world.
Well, I mean, they've never been relegated before, but still.
And it only happens when you recruit from one part of the world.
No, that's not what happens.
And you selling players. You start selling players, you're only limiting your supply.
Well, who they sell?
They're like crude oil right now. It's just we're starting to get low right now.
Marks and Caesar. Yeah, they're in 16th place. And
Marks and Caesar.
yeah, I've said that before. Real chill.
Said it before, chill.
Yeah, many times on here. They're in 16th place with one game left. They went out of the Europa League to Marseille in the round of 16. Their highest goal scorer is Raul Garcia.
Ooh, that's rough.
With 10. And Yaki Williams, who Phil Shane said was
Better
better than
than
Ronaldo
Ronaldo
2 years ago, he has 7 goals. And the 37-year-old wonder, Arderiz, has 9 goals. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Yeah, it's really rough for them right
Endless
now.
talent.
Yeah. And they're probably going to, I mean, I would imagine Yaki Williams going to leave at some point. I would
Hey,
imagine.
come to Real.
Yeah, that'd be good for him, actually. He's a good player, but yeah, it ain't working out. All right, Caesar.
Did he get that call up or what?
Ooh, I don't know if they announced it yet. I don't think Spain announced it yet. Oh,
You know,
that'll be
you know
so
how it is.
whack,
I'm
dog.
buy, if he gets that call, I'm buying that jersey.
Dog, if Kondopia doesn't get called up, like, honestly, I want France to not even make it out of group stage. Like, I don't want them
You're
to make
gonna
it
be really upset.
Yeah, if Iñaki Williams but dang, it's hard to go against Spain because it's my boy Isco and Nacho. But
You said they called up Parejo.
on some friendlies his first cap.
Then Miyake never got a friendly call
No
up
cap.
too?
Dang, I
You're
can't
rough out
remember.
here,
I can't
dog.
remember.
You still giving caps of hair to Jesus Navas, but you can't show love to Iñaki?
They called him David Villa. Well, I mean, he balled out.
They called him David Villa. They called Iñaki.
I don't think he's gotten a cap yet.
Brutal.
He was there for the under 21s.
You should do like Get the Balde and play for the homeland.
Seriously. You know, Kate about they be going down there. He don't know what the hell
He's
the people talking about.
He's a true Catalonian getting no love.
He don't know what the hell they talking about in Senegal when he land. He's like, huh?
He lands like, oh,
he land. He be like,
we're gonna play on this.
they're trying to get me.
Almost.
You're like, what's that?
Like what?
Anyway, least impressive team, Athletic Bilbao, but I rocks with them. Basque Country.
Hey.
Caesar, we're probably gonna have the same best transfer, and I have a feeling we're gonna have the same worst transfer too.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I guarantee to the every bone in my body, you absolutely do not have the same worst transfer.
Okay,
my
cool.
worst
I'm
transfer
excited.
is so dope.
Okay, I'm so excited. Then.
Oh.
I'm very because mine's kind of vanilla.
Mine is not, but mine's raw.
Okay.
Sir, I'm not gonna say it.
I saw my auntie that raw. Okay, Caesar, go. I feel like our best transfer is probably the same then, because.
I mean, it's obvious.
Okay, well, okay, you know what? Okay, go ahead and say it.
No, you said it.
Mohamed
Say
Salah?
that. Yeah, Mo Salah.
Yeah. Okay.
The guy is the biggest.
Okay.
Just changed the game on the transfer. He can't.
He got the.
You couldn't ask more.
He got the record for the most league goals in I got you. He got the record for the most league goals in EPL.
44 goals, 15 assists.
He got
all comps.
The most. Okay, now here's and also they made it to the UCL final. Whatever.
Did they?
11 goals in Champions League. Here's the controversial thing, though. They're saying that he got the most goals in a Champions League campaign by an African. That's only because they don't include Ronaldo as an African. That's only because of that, and that is that's bullshit.
I was like, what are you getting at?
Oh no.
And they're saying he's one of 3 former African players to win Premier League Player of the Year, not counting Ronaldo or Drogba.
Wait, did you?
He never won.
Yeah. They're not including Ronaldo in Africa.
You're gonna include Mahrez, but you're not gonna include Ronaldo. We playing games out here.
Like, come on, dog.
Come on, yo.
Madera is closer to Morocco than Egypt.
What? I was reaching. You reach, I teach.
Okay. Let me say Matez, whatever he wrote here. I'm kind of overreading his. Yeah, he said. But okay. Since we both picked Mohamed Salah, then I'm gonna say like who I picked second because I do like this person as the best transfer. If I didn't have to say Mohamed Salah, I would say Jermaine Dupri of Marseille. He had 18 goals in all.
Dang!
Yeah, 18 goals in all comps. He made 51 appearances in all comps. 51.
Damn, played a lot of games, dog.
Yeah,
We needed you out there.
Yeah, and
Jermaine Dupri's a real one.
they're in the Europa League final, which is getting played Wednesday.
I miss him.
Yeah, seriously, they're in the Europa League final. He scored 7 goals in the Europa League campaign. Balling.
That's our dog forever.
Yeah.
What did you say last year? When he come in the game, his goal is about to happen.
Oh yeah. When I see Jermaine Dupri, I'm just like, damn, so deaf. Okay, Matez said other than Salah, he said Thomas to Bayern. Okay.
What?
Yeah. All right, Caesar. Okay, let me say my worst transfer first because mine is boring, and then it seems like yours is turned up. Mine was Coutinho, and I think that's self-explanatory. The team you left is in the Champions League final, dog. You just like, sorry, dude. Like,
could have been you.
You could have been. It could have been us, dog. Yeah. This could be us, but
yeah,
you over here.
Then you could have went in the summer.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was so weird of him to transfer in the winter transfer window. I feel like he doesn't want to be a star. Like, why do you want to be?
He doesn't.
Yeah, like
he doesn't want to be. When Neymar was injured, and he started just for Brazil, and Neymar suspended too and injured.
He don't show up.
He didn't turn up.
Interesting.
This is how he's been.
Yeah, and he
role player.
Yeah, and he got some.
Weird,
yeah. Okay, Caesar. I'm excited for your worst transfer. Actually, should I say Matez first so it doesn't lose his gusto? Actually, no. I'm gonna let you go first.
My worst transfer. Now I have 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna name number 1 because the transfer's both ways.
Ooh.
A transfer is not just in; a transfer is out. And I think the most stupid transfer.
I'm excited.
Has to be Yannick Carrasco.
Oh, you're a good man.
Atletico Madrid.
This guy remember.
I don't forget stupidity. And you are gonna pay for that dumbass decision.
Yeah.
That was a shame. That's a second time Diego Simeone. I don't care if he has to do with it or not do with it. You're ruining careers.
Facts.
Jackson Martinez.
Yeah.
And now Yannick Carrasco.
Dead ass.
Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Because that's a extremely talented guy. I know he was having a off year. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't that
He's only 24 years old. He's a baby.
Yeah.
He could have went. You could have loaned him to Valencia. They would have had so much fun with him. Anybody, you could have sent him to Real Betis. He would have turned up
on the regular.
He could have listened to EPL. Let him go play for Wolves.
He'll ball in EPL.
He'd be so good.
Yeah.
Kissing it, making out with his girl.
Caesar, we exposed Atleti on that episode with Chris. Oh no, wait, no. The episode with Tark was the episode with Tark. Yeah, it was the episode with Tark. We exposed them. We exposed what they're doing. That shady business with the Wanda Group. Remember all that the sunken place stuff Carrasco was saying? Oh, I want to join the Wanda Group project. They got great facilities. Like, dog, you're in the sunken place. They're doing the teacup, and they're doing some activities over there between Atleti and Dagon and some Chinese business people. Remember the group? I forgot. I guess the Wanda Group.
Fortune? Oh yeah.
They own AMC theaters. Big money going
You know
on.
AMC Theaters got a subscription now? You pay monthly for a movie pass and you get 4 free movies a month or something like that?
On the regular.
Yeah, dog. Subscription's taking over the world.
You feel
Anyway,
me?
we'll get into another episode.
Yeah, well, subscribe to We Made It Podcast. This is
Yeah.
we
But
taking
no,
over the
paid
world.
subscription is different.
Okay, yeah. Pay to subscribe to
It's
it.
the end of all free content. Just know that.
On the regular.
You want me to do my mention?
Okay, wait, hold
No,
on.
okay.
You got an honorable mention?
I do.
Okay, I got one too. Go ahead.
You gotta go first because I already dropped a bomb on them.
Okay, now I want to hear yours first. Okay, you want to go first? All right. My honorable mention was Zlatan. Like again. Like he got one last year.
It's so funny. I was watching the BN video talking about why is LA Galaxy doing bad with Zlatan. It's literally what we talked about. The worst team in MLS picked up a player. Just because you picked up a striker didn't change the world. You still have the most trash team ever. You have 11 players on the field. You need all you're signing is the top people. You got to fix the back too. They have a striker playing wing. This is a joke out here. This isn't FIFA, man.
I heard Phil say like briefly about the shape of LA Galaxy, and I wanted to scream like he's been ruining the shape since PSG days.
Forever.
He ruins the shape of the team.
He doesn't run up. He's not a true 9.
Yeah, the dude is a midfielder, and he wanted to score
And
all the
you
goals.
can't do that on a league with players that don't have any real discipline or skill set like that.
Yeah, honestly, okay. Like when they said that Wayne Rooney's going to go to DC United, I was like, honestly, like
I hope so.
It's really a shame. Like I don't want to really rag on MLS, but like it's honestly like, how can somebody take that league serious? Like honestly, like when you have Wayne Rooney, who's not bad, like he's older, but he's not bad though. He's going to the worst team in the league. Like discovery list, like come on, dude.
corny.
Like what's going on
There
here?
should be bids. It should be open.
and-
They need a boss that whole crap system. No pro reg.
I'm gonna say
Stupid.
I'm gonna say it once again. I do not think that MLS should be allowed to play in continental tournaments until they have promotion relegation. I think it's absolutely unfair.
That, and I think they shouldn't be allowed if they don't have a system where teams are allowed all an equal opportunity to sign players too.
Yeah. They could have that promotion relegation. Since they don't have promotion relegation, it's a mafia, and it's just a monopoly game, and it's not fair. Like, like it's not fair. Like some team in Costa Rica who's got to fight to get to the top, or Honduras, you got to fight to not get relegated and to stay to the top or whatever to make it to the Champions League.
You know,
the
the great
CONCACAF
example
Champions
is
League. But this team just
a great example of pro reg being beautiful is Chapecoense. Look how
Chape,
great
yeah.
Chape doing their thing. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, they stayed in the league after everybody died. They stayed in the Serie A of Dagon Brazil after everybody died in a plane crash, and they still stayed up. That's true sports right there.
Beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful stories.
Yeah, like they made it up from the bottom.
They had like a PK with one of the players that survived.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
The plane crash, half the Dagon team died or more.
They survived fucking pro reg.
The league said that they can stay up.
They said we're good.
And they said no, like we'll
and free players too? No,
yeah,
we're
we'll
good.
fight for it, and they stayed up. But DC United can finish dead last season and get Wayne Rooney, the biggest transfer. Honestly, like all the eyes are going to be on him, and then LA Galaxy can finish dead last in the West, and they can get Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he just literally out there to do television shows.
DC and I are still playing in the goddamn baseball field. And so is NYCFC. Get out of here. It's just corny. Y'all corny. Playing in baseball fields. You'll never make it.
Never. Okay, well, let me say. When we say my test
yeah,
worst transfers, he put 3 people.
Oh my God, Teddy.
That's the
Jeez,
time.
man.
He put Benjamin Mendy, Bakayoko and Bonucci.
First of all, Benjamin Mendy was like
he
severely
tore his
injured.
ACL, but
But Bakayoko, yeah, that was rough. Yeah. And we all called it bye. I said,
Yeah.
"Take you." We took the money. Bye. Hey, good luck, dog.
We talked about that. We're like, this dude's not even good.
No,
like,
he's not. But please take him.
And Mendy too. We're like, he's not even good. Like
Chelsea got everybody. They even signed your boy Ross Barkley.
oh yeah, they did sign Ross Barkley. I forgot about
Drink
that.
water. They got everybody.
Gnarls.
They got just a million midfielders. I don't know what they playing. They're playing in Division 4 Chelsea backup team.
Gnarls.
They
Charles.
all getting burned the
Ross
same amount of
Barkley.
burn as Ben Arfa's getting.
Shout out to Ross Barkley though. Stay strong, brother.
Carly Lloyd, their song sister.
Yeah. I wonder what Ross Barkley did for Black History Month. Do you think they go hard out there?
I don't think he does it publicly. Anyway,
Damn.
so
Okay, Caesar. All right. Now.
my honorable mention.
Oh yeah, you didn't say.
It sucks.
Here you go. Get up close to the mic again. Go
It
ahead.
sucks because I like this player. You know, and
That's even
I've been
better.
a fan of
That's
this team.
better. Yeah.
You know, even though it's a colonizer club, a colonizer national team he plays for, I like him a lot.
Okay.
Andre Silva, dog.
Ooh.
That was a lot of dinero. Came off a sensational year at FC Porto. And
Was he at Porto
yes, he
or
was. He
Sporting?
was at Porto. He's working at Blue and White. He's in the Dragon.
okay.
At the Dragon.
All right.
That's a shame because
Yeah, it was rough, dog.
when I looked up online, I'm actually not gonna tell anymore because I actually have another award for him.
Okay. Damn. All right. Okay, Caesar. You want to bust out this "You Need to Chill" award? Let's get that.
Oh, it's only getting good.
Caesar, because I'm about to go hard.
It's
with
going
You Need to
good.
Chill
You're not
award.
even ready. And I'm really excited for the 5-side too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm really excited.
Wow, I'm still recording past 30 minutes. This is way better than
Hey,
that
on
phone.
the
That phone
regular.
sucked. Oh, by the way, news real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to be getting the OnePlus 6. So this will be the honorary We Made It phone for recording now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't ever do that.
Okay, Caesar.
Oh, no, break it up.
Yeah, I got you in your head. Billy, give me your this is an exclusive award to We Made It podcast, your We Made It award. We Made It award for You Need to Chill. Give it up.
Lewandowski.
Ooh, Roberto Lewandowski. Okay.
Robert,
Big Bob.
you need to do like Dave Chappelle did.
Uh-oh. Tell him.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Just shut the fuck up.
Is he talking too much?
You're talking too much.
Does he have an army?
You're talking too much before you drop PlayStation's African Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation come get you. You're talking too much and you're not putting your mouth where your foot is and scoring some damn goals. Because it's ridiculous that a man can talk this much and dye his hair gray and do this many celebrations. And when you need him, don't they?
Yeah. I hate this. What is this? What is this thing he does? What is that? Like, chill, dog. You're not cool. You're from
Like you
Holland.
have, no one thinks you're fresh.
Yeah, nobody thinks you're cool.
I'm
Nobody wants
sorry,
to be
dog.
you. Yeah, nobody
Go to
wants
MLS. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm done with him. You're doing all that talking.
Somebody that
you were a traitor, and you went from Dortmund to Bayern Munich. That's the most corniest joint. Like Messi said, it'd be really a shame if Neymar went to Real Madrid. It's a damn shame that Lewa went from Dortmund to Bayern Munich. That's a lame. Just like Matt Hummels too. Sellouts.
This guy right here that I'm sitting next to has for the past 2-3 years won at Lewandowski at Real Madrid.
I have.
And I think you said it this year too.
I have. But it's bye.
Now it's over?
It's over.
You don't want him at Real
No,
Madrid
he's
no more?
worse than Harry Kane.
You,
Harry Kane's better than Lewandowski. I'm done, dog.
I think so too.
I'm done.
I think
I'm
so,
really
too.
done.
Yeah, I think he's better than. I think he's proven himself more than Lewandowski.
I'm done. Go ahead and
Yeah.
be Polish captain. Have fun. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real mad if Poland does well in the World Cup. It's gonna be very whack.
I mean, they're ranked in the top 10.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
When we start the We Made It World Cup edition, which is gonna come,
We'll be going hard.
and we talk about some of the call-ups and the good ones, and we talk about the rankings going to the World Cup, we're gonna get it.
Oh yes, sir. Caesar,
What are you doing?
Caesar.
Can you not talk away from the mic?
For this award, I need to put on these joints right here. For this award, I need to put these joints on right here. I got my ski.
Is it that bad?
I got my ski goggles on right now.
Is it to block the
for,
light?
For everybody that can't see, I got my ski goggles on right now. I need to drop this award on you right now for this You Need to Chill award. You got them?
Go. Hold on. You gotta chill. All right.
Okay, yeah, because it might get cold in here. You need to chill. Let me bust my Keith the Baldy out real quick. Okay. Caesar.
With the notepad in front of the camera.
Yeah. Caesar. Who needs to chill? Your boy Neymar. Your boy Neymar. Now, if you remember last year, I said that Neymar won my "You Need to Turn Up" award. This year, I'm giving Neymar the
Dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm giving Neymar the "You Need to Chill" award, and I'm gonna tell you why. Neymar is having too much of a circus around him. It's too much of a circus. I'm so tired of Neymar rumors and Neymar just like frenzy.
But how do
And,
you know
let me say a little bit. Let me say a little bit. 'Cause I know you're gonna defend your boy, but let me say a little bit. I watched him at the French player, like the awards they gave out the other day, and they brought up him potentially going to Real Madrid. And when he was talking about it, the entire time he had this smug look on his face. He had this little smirk on his face. And he said, I don't want to talk about that right now, but he has this little smirk on his face. And I'm like, dog, you need to, like, I don't know if it's a narcissistic thing or he just kind of likes the attention or he likes people to be talking about him, but he needs to do more to dispel those rumors. I don't think he's going anywhere. And we both agree that would be bad if he did leave Real Madrid. But if you're not going anywhere, just be like, I'm not going anywhere. Like just you say it. Like, I know the rumors are always come before the player gets to say anything, but right there, just be like, no, I'm not leaving. Like, no, I'm not going to Real Madrid.
It's crazy because
okay, this is the part you're gonna be mad because I got a little bit more to say. Caesar, I think that Neymar needs to prove himself again. I think he needs to prove himself again. We've seen him be an amazing player at Barcelona. He did his thing for a while in Ligue 1. He did his thing okay in Ligue 1, but it wasn't a successful season. He got injured, which was his own fault from drifting the ball back for no reason. And the dude took the ball from him, and he tried to get it back, and he injured himself. The turf monster got him. It was like somebody kicked him. And it could easily become like remember Neymar. That could easily happen, dude. Especially if he's not able to perform in this World Cup. Like, I mean, he's coming back from injury, so who knows like when exactly he's gonna come back. But if he's not able to really come back, then like the whole World Cup is without Neymar. But if he's able to come back and he can't really like get off because he's still hurt, or if he comes back and he's not effective, which either of those could happen. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but those things could easily happen. He's got a lot to do that next season in PSG with PSG, which PSG could be losing some players. He's got a lot to prove next season. I think he has something to prove next season. And you don't usually say that about a big player. He's a big player. But like people, I don't have this perception of him, but people dislike Neymar. I don't dislike Neymar, but I do think that this whole Real Madrid thing is a big distraction. Obviously, if he's out there balling in the World Cup and they win the World Cup, then like whatever I'm saying right now means nothing. But if that doesn't happen, this next league season, he's got a lot to prove.
You know, there's also the same thing. Brazil agrees with you. People in Brazil see Ronaldo's a rat and a snake.
Ronaldo or Neymar?
Or Neymar, sorry.
Yeah.
They see Neymar's a rat and a snake.
Damn, for
They
real?
really do.
Because of what he did to Barcelona?
Not just that. It's just the Santos situation. His dad. You know, you gotta understand. In Brazil, the behavior is obviously going to be different. And his situation with the girl he's dating, which is like the biggest actress in Brazil. He's a controversial figure. He's a controversial figure.
It's a circus around him. Is he Donald Trump? Does he love to hear his name in the media?
The kid he had. It's a lot of stuff that's gone around in Brazil.
His sister. Do they talk about that in Brazil?
So a lot happens, and I think
it's a circus.
You know, my fandom for Ronaldo.
Would you agree?
100%.
Thank you. Okay.
My fandom for Neymar comes from me enjoying his playing style. And seeing a player who came from the highlight clip player to transitioning to being an effective player on the field is rare.
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
these
true.
guys burn out being highlight dudes. Look at Ben Arfa. It's
Pato?
not real.
Pato?
He went to Barcelona and actually sat and learned and listened and was part of a system.
Yeah.
That was all I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's how you become a star.
Yeah.
It's like what was Hazard doing before compared to now? You become part of a system and you become a better player.
But I think like we all saw that and then it was like, yo, like this guy's amazing.
We're like
And-
he's super good.
But then he leaves Barcelona, goes to PSG, and he's a maverick.
Yeah.
He's a maverick, and he shook things up. He's a maverick.
What did we talk about when the transfer happened? We said, is he going to be able to handle this and be on this team alone? But what we didn't want was for him to go to PSG and it be like, feel like you gave your 16-year-old son a Ferrari.
And
That's what it feels like. It feels like a 6-year-old has a Ferrari. When I wanted to be a 25-year-old professional driver in a Ferrari doing work.
And you know what? Cavani's talked about, like once basically the season's over, he talked about a little bit the issues with him and Neymar. And he said, yeah, you know, there was some issues with the penalties, but we figured it out. But he said something telling, and he wasn't like very like, he wasn't like criticizing Neymar. He's kind of saying, you know, he's older than Neymar, he's a little mature. He was just saying like, you know, we have to be a team if we're going to be successful. We have to play as a team. We have to have all the same goals and the same focus. I don't know Cavani. I don't know like whatever, but like I don't think Cavani's a player. He's like, if you really want to take the penalties, then go ahead. Like whatever. Like what's most important is if who's scoring the goals, is just if we win the game. Past that initial point of like the friction or whatever, because they didn't talk about it, I guess. But Neymar, when he got on the field, yeah, he made some amazing plays. There was some good highlight reel stuff. But I watched PSG. For the people that don't watch PSG, like I don't want to hear what they got to say. They're just like shit talking Neymar. I watched him do a lot of drifting back with the ball for no reason, and it didn't work out for him most of the time.
And when it came down to being really tested, fuck the Bayern games. That shit wasn't.
No, that was group stage. It was group stage.
I don't care about the Bayern games. I don't care about the Bayern games. When it got gully out there.
Yeah, against Real Madrid.
When it got gully out there, what happened? You got hurt, and even before you got hurt, you didn't really do anything you didn't drop no goal in there. He was running around, running backwards, and doing all that. He didn't do anything.
He wasn't effective. Mbappe was more effective.
The Real game, he did nothing.
Caesar, I got a question. I was gonna wait to ask this. You want to hear this question, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think this is? I'm busting it out right now. Do you think Mbappe can't shine if he's playing with Neymar?
1,000%.
You feel me?
I'm sorry. The only way Mbappe can shine is if they get rid of Cavani, and no, listen, and they have to force Mbappe to be something he's not.
He can't do that.
Which is a 9. He's not that dude.
Caesar, Mbappe wants to play on the right. When that year with Monaco, they played a 4-4-2. He played on the. Oh, I'm sorry. Not on the right. I'm sorry. He wants to play on the left. That year with Monaco, he mostly played on the left, so he can cut in on his right, and shoot on his right. But now they got him playing.
No.
I'm
Mbappe,
tripping.
they got him on the left. He likes to cut on the left to his right. Now they got him on the right. He's cutting into his left, but still shooting on his right.
Yeah. He needs to be where Neymar is. And Neymar,
if anything, Mbappe needs to have just freedom up there to be where he wants.
And like Neymar, and I'm not criticizing Neymar for this, because like whatever, like Neymar's doing his thing. But like Mbappe is not a center forward. He is not a center forward. If anybody says like Mbappe is a number 9 or like a center forward, these people do not know anything. Okay, just off top, they don't know anything. That dude does not play as a middle central forward. That's for Cavani. That's for Luis Suarez. That's for Giroud, Lewandowski,
Me,
Benzema,
Tezzy.
Yeah, like that's those. Mbappe's not that guy. He wants to be on the. He's like Ronaldo. He is literally a clone of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, if you put Neymar over there, it's not really the sauce that you want very much, especially with Neymar's personality. It's an interesting situation at PSG right now because I was thinking about Mbappe, who's a baller, super talented, fast, gritty, wants to win, unselfish. He's playing out of position if he's playing anywhere other than where Neymar's playing.
Agreed.
Unless you tell Neymar, look, the way we're kind of lining up is you're behind the strikers. but that's not really what Neymar wants to be.
And I don't think Neymar's gonna listen to anybody tell him that unless it's Chichi. And like I think, I think he'd only do that with Brazil's team because I think the pressure of Brazil is different, and he feels he literally feels a nationwide responsibility. So I think he would do that.
Yeah,
and he does play differently. He plays differently.
Yeah, he plays way different when he plays for Brazil. Exactly, the pressure's different.
Like serious.
The pressure's different. And, I mean, you know, when you're playing in France, like, yeah, of course you want to win. You're playing with your club team. And
but I'm sure he has a perception of France too when he came from La Liga.
Yeah, but when you go to Brazil, like when you play, like
there's no playing games.
It's a lot of ratch monsters looking at you, dog.
Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have it. You can have a team turn against you, but you can't have a nation turn against you. That's
and the Blicky
that's
got
a lot
the
of
stiffy.
people.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of people.
Oh yeah, and they ain't softy neither. No. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a lot of on the you need to chill.
It got personal.
Yeah, on the you need to chill.
Jumped in my feelings.
I can take these off now. Let me say, my test get the you need to chill award to Buffon, and I agree with him because he did way too much about that referee. He went way too hard.
He was ethering his dude. Why don't you just shut up?
Yeah, he was way extra, and like I don't know if he ever apologized. I don't think he did, but like. Those people were attacking that guy on social media, and like, I think he got death threats, and his wife too, the referee, and Buffon at least call the people off. Just be like, hey, like y'all are going too far.
Call the dogs off.
Yeah,
call
like
the shooters off.
I don't think he did that. Maybe he did, but like, yeah,
take my goon dogs.
You feel me? Oh, moon pie eating. What? Who was that?
You better say it.
No, it wasn't. What was that? It's too stupid, yo. Anyway, ball day.
What?
Caesar, nah, you're gonna trick me. All right, Caesar. Let me get your You Need to Turn Up award. We Made It podcast. We Made It award 2017-18 season. Who gets the You Need to Turn Up award? Big C's.
I think it's a critical juncture for this player.
Oh, damn it.
Critical time.
If we have the same guy, I'd be so mad.
Paul Pogba.
Ooh, I like that one. It's not the same guy. I like that one.
I think it's critical.
I like it. Honestly, he was my second pick.
It's now or never for him. And I mean, and I know it's early, but for me, I mean,
now or never?
Listen to how I phrase this.
Oh, yeah, I will.
I think that at a time like this, it's critical for him to show at 24, going to 25, I think he is right now.
25, yeah.
25, that this is going into the World Cup with France. Maybe who knows, a transfer summer. Who you are and what you're made of. And if the Juve thing wasn't, you weren't a system player. You're a player that exceeds that. And the money you pay for Pogba is a superstar money.
Oh yeah.
And that means
superstar.
And that means that the weight is on your shoulders, and whatever a team is running, you're not to say you're above that, but it's basically around you. I want to see it because this year was not what to look at. Now I'm down if he says it's bald kook Mourinho's fault, then I agree.
So you know, honestly, some of it is Mourinho, but some of it was
Pogba. That last pass in the game was the biggest fuck you I ever seen to everybody. That was shout out Renato Sanchez on that pass.
I was like, whoa, dog, you're doing some really bad.
That's what you get for bringing him off the bench at 89 minutes. This is an a-hole move.
I remember, I think it was a game against Sevilla. Like he came in, and the dude literally had like 3 bad passes. Like his first 3 passes were like to Sevilla. Oh, like, damn, dog. I can't defend you, dog. Like, come on now. But I do think the system is trash. But
if you're gonna take that call up over Kondogbia, you better make it count.
Don't make me think about that, dog. I gave this player best. He got the best player of the year. We Made It award. He got the We Made It award for the best player of the year, and he got called to the World Cup.
Yeah,
kidding me?
Who's yours?
All right, Caesar. I'm glad we didn't have the same guy. You know, this is a dude where, like, we both like him as a player, but we were, like, a little bit like, whatever. But, like, if you just... It's basically the national team he plays for. Like, that's where we kind of don't rock with him. But the fact that... But, like, him as a player, like, we both acknowledge that he's, like, very, very good and one of the best, to be honest with you. But I need this guy to turn up. Because I feel like he's almost getting, like, lost in the sauce, kind of. Like, he's getting, like, kind of, like, lost in there. Like, people are forgetting kind of about Kun Aguero. Right?
That's not what I expected. I was expecting a different name.
Who were you expecting?
I was expecting you about to say Morata.
Oh nah.
He needs to turn up.
Yeah, but I'll give him a year because he came to Chelsea this year. I'll give him some time, and he got hurt. But yeah,
Coon.
Yeah, he kind of gets hurt every
He was
year.
like top 5 in goals.
Yeah, no, he had in 25 appearances, he had 21 goals in the league.
Jesus.
Yeah, balling, and he had 30. But did you know that?
No.
Exactly. He had 30 goals total, but I feel like he's letting other people steal his shine, and he's kind of. It feels to me like he's getting complacent. Like it feels like obviously I don't watch City, I don't really watch EPL like that, but like it feels like he might be getting a little bit complacent, and he's letting other people steal his shine. Like people were talking about Gabriel Jesus, and I'm like, well, but like Kun Aguero is like really, really, really good though. Like when you watch Kun Aguero play, like you're like this guy.
Barca should get him.
That'd be smart. Yeah. That'd be smart.
Messi said he wants to play with him.
Yeah, I guess allegedly they're friends. I don't think Messi has any real friends, but
I mean, the AFA diss Instagram picture
Yeah.
still up. Still on the internet.
but yeah, he's turning 30.
They were together.
next month.
I think they're roommates too.
Yeah,
they're homies.
Yeah, I don't think they are for real. But I mean, Messi probably extorted him to like hang out with him. Wow. He's like, hey, you got to be my friend.
This, by the way, is going on YouTube, so
I care. He's turning 30 next month, Kun Aguero.
yeah.
And he still has some years to perform. I think he has the most goals of any Man City player. He's a Manchester City legend, like straight up. Arguably, somebody could argue he's their best player ever.
Yep.
And it just seemed like you don't really hear his name that much. Like you just like for some reason you don't really get like a Kun Aguero kind of hype train that you used to get, and we should because he's a baller. Let me drop Martez, who needs to turn up award. Oh, this is a good one actually. Who'd you give it to again? Oh, Pogba. I gave it to Kun Aguero. We got 3 EPL players. He gave it to Lacazette.
Yeah, for real.
I like that one though.
Me too.
I like that one because he
Kind of hard with a trash coach, but it's all over now.
call him trash one more time. He's not trash. Arsene Wenger is definitely not trash. Definitely not trash. Definitely not trash. Definitely. I want to get him on the podcast so bad.
Yeah,
I want to get out.
him.
Huh?
I'm gonna understand him.
Come on, Tom. You speak English.
I don't want his old ass in my room.
We're not going to do it here. Ball, do you think Balde be understanding when he hop off the plane? Stupid. All right, so I see you getting your paper because you want to get that 5 aside right now. Okay, so this We Made It Awards is different from last year because we're dropping a non-superstar 5 aside, to at least 2 defenders, at least 1 midfielder, and no goalies because they don't count. Even though a couple goalies won We Made It Awards right now, Ho Hart and Gigi Buffon.
They didn't win anything good though.
De factos. So Caesar's excited to give his 5 aside. I know mine is going to beat his, but I'm sure we probably got at least 2 overlapping players.
We absolutely do not.
Okay, hold on.
We absolutely don't.
There's one player I know you put him on there. I know you put him on there, and if you didn't, then okay. But
I didn't.
think
Mine is
how you know?
to left field.
Did you?
Mine's left field.
Did you look at mine?
No,
Yeah, you
mine's
did.
left field.
Okay. All right.
Mine's like out
Hey,
the woodwork. Mine's out the
it's off the Beelzebubs?
Out the Beelzebubs,
Yeah,
for real.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Caesar. Your 5 aside, We Made It awards.
Well, I gotta go first. You go first.
No,
I always go first.
Can you were excited. Go ahead.
All right. Starting at center back.
Okay, I don't know if we're doing like positions, but we're just
Yeah.
Okay, this person plays center back.
These 2 players play center back.
Okay, go ahead.
I got Kimpembe
Kimpembe, okay.
and Glick.
Camille Glick.
I got Glick out there with Kimpembe.
Okay,
I'm about this.
Kimpembe and Glick, all right.
At midfield, I have the super not star, but should be my boy Kovacic.
Kovacic, okay, I like it.
Midfield because he goes both ways. He does it all.
I like that one.
And up top, I got the most fun up top of all time. My games are gonna be lit.
Okay,
that's what they're gonna be.
Okay,
You ready for this?
I know one of them's mine, but go ahead.
I got Giovinco.
Okay, I like that.
Hey, you're not ready
Young
for this
Toronto
last
FC
one.
star. Okay, good.
And Shaqiri. My team
shit.
is gonna put in that work.
The regulated Shaqiri, Jirdan Shaqiri, Muscle Hamster.
Muscle Hamster and Javinko.
Javinko?
My game's gonna be lit.
Okay, I like that one. I like that one. That's a very short up top, but I'm with it.
Big, tall back line though.
That's
Glick and Kibebe up there in the sixes.
no, Kimpembe is not, but
He's big. His legs are the size of this whole table and extended.
okay, that's racist.
That's a racist.
You said it because he's African.
That's absolutely
Yeah.
He wears short shorts.
Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and say Montez's first before I say mine. He put Skriniar, the center back from Inter, and he put.
You didn't put Florenzi?
Okay, just chill. Okay, and then
That's
he
what
put.
you put, probably.
Damn, but annoying. And then he put Koulibaly from Napoli. He put.
I didn't pick him. I thought he was a superstar to me.
Koulibaly's a superstar.
Because he scored that goal.
Okay. He put Kondogbia, Depay, and Douglas Costa. That's his five. Okay, now Caesar, you're annoying.
Douglas Costa, Depay up top. That's so weird.
Yeah, that I don't like it.
My team will serve his team up.
My team will definitely serve yours though.
You're funny.
I got in the back Nacho and Florenzi.
I didn't count Nacho because he's a world champion and a star and a multi-capped player for Spain.
Is he a superstar?
I think he's a superstar.
Stop it, Caesar. Stop it. You're gonna
I
tell me
would've picked Nacho,
Caesar,
too.
I'm the only one that
I
talks
didn't pick
about
Nacho
Nacho
because of that.
I'm the only. I was talking about Nacho
But I
before
didn't want
you
to
were.
pick anybody corny.
He doesn't.
I want to mix it up.
Caesar, he's not even a starter.
Whatever, Dom.
He's not even a
Continue
starter.
your list.
You think Varane is better than him?
Go ahead, continue.
Because you don't know anything. Nacho and Florenzi. Florenzi, who Parota, the owner of Roma, it'd be funny if you left. The owner of Roma said they lost 7 points that season. He tore his ACL, I think. Young Florenzi, who we both know is a baller, and he scored the half court goal on Ho Hart. No, on Ter Stegen that time. In the midfield, I got a legend. This guy's a legend. Caesar's a legend. He's a legend. He's a legend, actually. Former teammate of probably the best footballer ever. Former teammate of this guy. You might be a little bit confused because, the best footballer ever is a current player. That man's name is Edinson Cavani. This person used to be his teammate at Napoli, Marek Hamsik. That's who's in my midfield. A Napoli legend. He broke Maradona's record for the most goals scored for Napoli. Should I put him back on for the last two here on my five-a-side? Up top, one of these guys is he's underrated, but he never underperforms. Young dude. I'm just going to say his name. Santi Mina. Oh, yeah. Caesar, you just won a FIFA game balling out with Santi Mina. Allegedly, you probably lost, but you know what I'm saying? Like you lost to Getafe earlier. But with Barcelona, by the way.
Not the real Barcelona.
With Barcelona, you lost. Santi Mina, baller. Dead-ass baller. I'm a little bit annoyed that he still does the LeBron celebration after he scores.
It's kind of cool.
He does.
I like it. It's fresh.
But it's like,
It's
come
cute.
on, dog.
Nah,
like,
it's cool.
He's like, does it?
And it's perfect time to do it now, though. LeBron's doing that
Yeah,
and
but
balling
like
out.
he's been doing it for years.
I'm down. That's cool.
Okay, all right. Does he do it in FIFA?
No.
No.
He doesn't have
You
celebration.
probably
He ain't that big
you
yet.
probably didn't score with him.
Name the list.
and my last guy that I'm getting repping for this last guy is someone.
Can you fucking say it?
This
How
last
am I in P?
this last guy is somebody that Caesar would refer to as a coon. And his name is Mishi Batshuayi. Caesar would say he's a coon, but I'm putting him in my five-a-side. Now, Caesar would say he's a coon because he plays for Belgium, and he's, I guess, from Africa in some way or form. But Caesar would refer to somebody like that as a coon, unless you want to take it back. But we do have the evidence on here.
I take it back because it's just going on YouTube this episode.
Okay, well, you take it back, but I'm not taking it back. You said it. But yeah, so my last guy is Mishi Batshuayi. Big baller. I think my team would destroy yours, but I think you picked a team that's like made to lose, like your Barcelona team lost to Getafe when you were playing FIFA earlier. My test team is
I'll
pretty.
tell you right now. That
My
team,
test team is pretty
that
whack.
team you got, your passing up top is gonna be ugly as fuck.
Are
But
you
have
ki-
fun.
are you kidding me?
Have fun.
Are you
Now,
kidding
have
me?
fun. Because Santi is only good when he's super wide by himself on that field.
You know nothing.
Have
You know nothing. You know nothing.
Fun.
You know
have
nothing.
fun. Square.
You know nothing.
Have fun.
You know nothing.
R.I.P. Cuadrado. Anyways,
I know. Damn. I wish I could have picked him, but he's like he's too.
you should have picked him. He's really good.
Yeah.
He'd have balled out.
Yeah.
I should have picked him over Shakira. I don't want for it. Let me look at my side.
Yeah. So weak.
It's a win.
Anyway.
Giovinco, Shaqiri, Kimpembe, Glick, Kovacic. That's called game, set, match, winner's ball. We've taken it up top again.
See,
It's
first of
over.
all, Glick ain't even like that good of a defender.
He's a
dog.
really good defender.
He's not.
Yes,
He
he
scores
is.
some headers every once
He's
in
a
a while.
good defender.
Kimpembe's been playing really bad lately, but he's a baller. But he's been playing really bad lately. I think he's over the season. Giovinco plays in MLS, and
But he's beating the dudes up on the 5 side. It's not a real game out here. It's a 5
It's
side.
pretty real for me. And who else we had? Shaqiri. They got relegated, dog. They got relegated, young Stoke City. Anyway, you look like you're pressed right now. Anyway, y'all, that is episode 50.
50. We did it. It's a
Been
50
right
piece.
in a week or so. Oh, let me just say this on chill. The day of the Champions League final is the 1 year anniversary of We Made It podcast. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do the soccer handshake that they do. Yeah, that they do to the ref.